Welcome back to Madpropsfabrications. Craig Mack here. Well, we got it all set. Water collection is complete. Let's take a look. As I said before, this is my flush tank over here. That'll collect the first bit, the first 58, 56, 57 gallons, something like that with you. You'll hear a lot of those in my videos as I'm right next to the train tracks. Midday they're a little bit busy. So anyway, like I said, this tank will fill up to a point till it hits that elbow, and that'll hopefully have captured any of the debris coming off the roof, coming out the air from the wind, what have you. We'll come across this pipe. It'll hit this elbow and then drop down into my first major collection tank. This is all 2-inch PVC fittings and pipe. As I showed before in another video, there's a threaded connection here that fits perfectly for a 2-inch PVC connection. The other side is a coarse thread. We're going to leave that slightly open to give it a little bit of vent. And that way, when these fill up, they'll all fill up together. The added pressure of all the water combined will help get better flow out of my hoses. Down here, we drilled a 2 1/8 inch hole to accept the same fitting from the top of the barrel. And what I did is I heated up the opening to remove any of the plastic burrs from the drilling and smoothed it out, and then heated it again while I threaded this fitting in. I also added some pipe thread sealant. Hopefully that will hold in that connection. I think it will. It feels pretty tight. They're tightening nice and snug up to the barrel, and we'll just have to wait and see. I'm half tempted to just throw a bead of caulk around them just for extra, and I might even do that just because I don't want to have to do this over again, take it all apart and drain it and dry it and make all these connections again. Same thing on this side, connecting the two barrels. All these fittings are glued together because I really wanted a watertight seal. They probably would have sealed just being snug, but I don't plan on moving these things anytime soon, and I wanted them to be as secure as possible. Also added another hose bib for where I'll be drawing the water from. And this is my overflow. If it comes to the point where all 4 barrels are filled, it'll exit this last barrel via this overflow like you would find on pretty much any kind of tank. And eventually I'm going to route this out and down and out along the side of my alleyway here to get it off the cement. One other thing I wanted to show is I used some pipe clamps and were nailed into the wall with these. These are a fluted masonry nail. If you've ever seen a hammer or any box of nails, it says wear eye protection, and this is the perfect example of why. These things, when you go to bang them in, first off, you gotta go slow. You can't smack it in there like you can hammer, like hammering into wood and expect it to drive home after 3 or 4 whacks. It's just not going to happen. These you got to go slow and steady, nice and easy into the wall, or they come firing off like a bullet. And that's why I always have safety glasses. These are like $10 for 5 pair, and the $2 is worth your eyesight. So always wear glasses. And even when you're doing other things, mixing paint or working with paint, and any other kind of liquids, even household stuff, can be really dangerous. And it seems kind of silly to think that you need eye protection to clean your house, but you'd be really surprised how many people end up with injuries and permanent injuries from simple stuff around the house. Thanks again for watching. Take a look at our videos, like and subscribe. Also, keep an eye out, because within the next couple of months, Madprops will be buzzing with bees, starting up honeybees. It's called an apiary for those of you that don't know. Can't wait, so excited, and that's what all this stuff is for. You can donate to Helping Hands for the honeybees at our GoFundMe campaign. The link is posted below in the description. And stay tuned for some more cool stuff. Just getting started now that the weather's kind of breaking a little bit. It's a little bit easier to do some more stuff outside. Pretty soon I'll be working on my hanging planters. As you see, I got all my barrels lined up, ready to get cut and cleaned. And big things happening here at Mad Props. Also thinking about naming my apiary. Liberty Bell Beekeepers is coming to mind. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great Sunday.